person that I was working around, and it's family, so it's a lot easier to ask something of them, like to ask them to be quiet when you're filming. But when you live with housemates, as I do now, it's a lot harder because they don't owe me anything, do they? So sometimes I feel like a lot of guilt and for asking them to be quiet, I guess. But what I try and do is I always try and ahead of time, as much as I can, plan to film when they're not going to be at home, or just this super recently I've just tried to do it when my housemates are in bed, but I've always said when my housemates moved in, they knew that was the deal, that I would need a couple of hours of quiet time per week to film, and I've always done it during the week, never on the weekend. But yeah, it's, for example, just then I had to restart filming this one because my housemate, his girlfriend has moved in, and it's hard to explain to people as well, how quiet it needs to be. So I could hear them just talking in their room, and they probably obviously they didn't realise that I can still hear it. And I feel so I just stood at my own door for ages being oh my god, do I say something, do I not? But I had to say something because I had pre-planned that I was going to film at this time, and they said they would be asleep by now and in bed. So yeah, a lot of the issues I've had is when to film, because some of my housemates are fly in, fly out, FIFO, so their schedule is always changing. My work schedule always changes. I work different days every week, so it's always been a bit of a nightmare when to film. And then sometimes I only have one opportunity in the week, and then that day maybe I've binged the night before because I felt this pressure that I've got to film on this one day, and then it all goes to hell. So yeah, I just would love to know as well if there's any other ASMR creators watching. When do you film, and what do you do if you have housemates? What is your solution? How do you work around it? I feel most creators just film really late at night, but I've done that. I've ruined my sleep routine. I have been super depressed because of just staying up late on my own. It's not always good for you, so I know I can't, that is not an option for me. It's just not good for my mental health. And then the issue as well in the daytime, it's super unpredictable in terms of what sort of sounds and noises you're going to be hearing, so that's been a bit of an issue. being a content creator, where I don't know anyone in real life, or there's no one I'm really close with in terms of that I would like give them a call and just like who is like doing some variation of content creation. Like I've sent little DMs to various like ASMR creators and things like that, but I don't know, and maybe that's just on own editing like tech issues, because I feel like if they know how to edit professionally, like they'll know a lot of other stuff. So if you're watching this and you know how to edit at all, even if you're like in high school or something, because I know there are some like teenagers out there who are like amazing, send me an email, and we'll see, like, you never know. I actually did have, I like, over a year ago now, maybe a year and a half ago, I actually did have someone edit one of my videos, and I thought it was gonna like work and be like really, really good, and it was such a flop in the end, but it was kind of my fault because I should have got them to do an internet speed test, because this person, they had like really slow internet, and then when I had like a deadline, and they just weren't able to get it done on time, and it was just a nightmare. So I learned my lesson from that, but yeah, I think it's really cool to like just work with someone else. So maybe there's someone out there watching, or if you know of someone, send them my way, please. I need all the help that I can get. So, but now I think let's talk about the more of the fun stuff. New platforms, I call it, which sounds like I'm like moving away from YouTube. Not at all. So, I also want to do this video for like accountability, like to push me to like do some of this stuff. So I want to get more into I haven't really done, have I done like any, I think I've done like one or two like reels, but I would like to get into doing reels or TikToks, because I think there's some really cool potential for like doing like ASMR ones, like little clips of like what I'm doing with like a voiceover over the top, and I really do quite enjoy them. That kind of like short form video, and like just there's less preparation, less editing, and yeah, just think there's a few more unique opportunities for some different content, and I do quite like enjoy TikTok. I like the vibe of it, so I do want to get into that, and I do have like a list of like ideas for like TikToks or reels, but the main one I really want to get into, and like sooner rather than later, is live streaming, because I think that's going to be the way for me to in real time like converse with you all, which I'm like really excited about, because I did do one live stream that study with me that I did at university last year while I was doing my exam, which like after I did that live stream I was like, was I allowed to like live stream myself while I did my online exam? It was fine. But it was so fun. Like I loved interacting with all of you. Like super. Like I felt like that's like a direction that I want to go into. And I'm thinking like if I was to do YouTube memberships, because again I used to have a Patreon, if you didn't know. I did it for about a year and a half, finished it up earlier this year. It was such a special experience, really. Sorry, my cat just like stepped on my laptop and I thought he'd like stop the audio recording. Oh my lord. So yeah, so I had a Patreon and I had to close it down. I just wasn't able to like keep up with it, but I definitely want to do something like that again, because it was really, really nice to have that like small like community of people who were like my like ride or die supporters. Like it was so special. Like last year I wrote Christmas cards to some of my patrons, and like I love that. That was magical. But it's reactions, like just general role plays, like my old role plays, the Zodiac series. I just feel like I've had such a long gap in between doing some of those videos that I'm like, do I continue with them? But that feels so sad. That feels like so sad. But also, I'm just not super creative in terms of, I definitely think I can also another like direction for my channel.